A travel reconciliation expense report usually contains both travel card expenses, which were paid with university funds, and out-of-pocket expenses that will be reimbursed to the traveler. The totals displayed at the bottom of the expense report reflect all of the expenses added to the expense report. This is where the report total summary comes in handy, as it breaks down the totals of the travel card expenses and those to be reimbursed. Let's look at an example to see how this is done. Meet Heather. Heather recently got back from her trip to Atlanta, Georgia for a conference. She is reconciling her trip expenses and has already created her expense report by completing the report header. Heather used her travel card to pay for many of her travel expenses. In fact, there are a couple of expenses for which she must reimburse the university. Also, she is requesting reimbursement for her mileage to and from the airport and per diem. She wants to review the report total summary to determine exactly how much her reimbursement will be, or if she owes the university more than she is requesting for reimbursement. From within her expense report, Heather clicks the Details menu and selects Totals. The Report Totals summary appears. In the Expense Reports section, the report total is the sum of all of the expenses added to this expense report. This includes travel card expenses, as well as those for which Heather is requesting reimbursement. The less personal amount total reflects the expenses she marked as personal travel charges, such as meals she paid for using her travel card. She must reimburse the university this amount, so it is deducted from her reimbursement request. Let's look at the Company Disbursements section. The amount due employee is how much Heather is requesting for reimbursement from CU. This includes her mileage and per diem reimbursement. It also includes the deduction of her personal travel charges, as noted in the less personal amount total. If instead she owes money to CU, this amount would be zero, and the amount she owes would appear under the Employee Disbursements section as Amount Owed Company. Additional information about how she would reimburse CU is included in the links below this video. She clicks Close to return to her expense report. That concludes our video example of determining reimbursement amounts using the Report Totals summary. Check out the links below this video for additional resources on this topic. Thanks for watching.